Hey, fourth graders, another mini lesson in how to do PowerPoint. All right, so let's go back to our file. Like always, we go to Start, Computer, fourth grade file. We're going to go to Mrs. Hoffman's class again, go under Animal Research, and my name is JJ Watt. So really what I would like to do is just move it. You see how I did that? I can just click it and put it in my own file. So watch what happens now. Whoa! Way too cool, huh? All right, so I'm going to do this one. Wisconsin Badger. And now today what we're going to do is we're going to learn how to insert some more objects. So I'm going to need to make sure you can see what I'm doing here. All right. So say we're still on this one. I'm going to get rid of a few pictures just for the time being. Just to talk about your paragraphs and your summaries. So here's my text box. And remember, what's really nice about PowerPoint too is everything's really accessible. I can start typing, and remember when I do a paragraph, stop, drop, indent. And you can either use the tab key, which is to your left. You would use your pinky finger, and that would set a tab. Or a lot of times people say just 5 single spaces. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 gives you an indentation. So I could say the is an animal that lives in a unique habitat. It makes its home mainly in Wisconsin. Now, I don't know this to be completely true, but I'm just showing you, whoops, what I'm typing. And there goes my phone, so I'm going to have to put you on pause. Just a moment. Yep, that was Mrs. Hoffman. She always teases me about calling her, but you tell her that she interrupted my recording. All right, so as we type, you know, I can change my font again. Remember, people like to have jazzy things, but now remember, can you see that? No, it wouldn't be good for a presentation. So you got to be careful about what you choose. Even that is, whoa, that gets a little much, doesn't it? So you want to make sure that the font that you do choose, you know, fits what you need. And I can also clip and make it bigger. I can stretch my text box, okay? I can also, if I want to be creative, I can insert some different shapes, or I can do another text box. And what I do is I just click it on, remember, under Insert, if I want to put something in. Those are all my tabs, remember. And I can go ahead, and if I want to do habitat, I type that in, and oops, come on. And I can also, like, again, change my font to something fun. And Miss Sabelski has a lot of strange fonts, but she can't help herself. I might want to format that, and I could probably do a fun letter. I mean, there's all kinds of different things. You kind of have to experiment. I could do reflection, okay? So after you type that in, you just have to go and you have to format it. Now remember, with designs, you can also format the back of it too. You can do, like, okay, maybe I want some, this gets fancy now. I can just do it in some different kind of colors. It does it in different directions. I can move this around, see how it kind of changes a little bit. So I can reset the background to nothing. I could go back and just do this one and do it that way. Otherwise, what I could do is I could do a slide like this, and you notice how it kind of changes almost all of them. So that's the real fancy. So if I really don't like it, remember the undo button. Don't ever feel like you can't do the undo button. See how it really is undoing everything I'm doing. So if you get stuck with something you don't like, and the idea is most professionals like to do things consistently, but you know, you can change that. All right. All right. Now, some of your laptops that you'll be using do have an audio. Sometimes you can record it if it has a built-in mic. And I might say Badger. This is for Above and Beyond. And I'm going to record it. So testing, testing. This is the Badger. It is mean. It can get angry. It loves to growl. Now the nice thing is when you go to play this back for your presentation, I'm going to record it. So testing, testing. This is the badger. It is mean. It can get angry. It loves to growl. Okay, isn't that cool? So that's another bell and whistle. Remember, I can also double click on my picture and I can do different, you know, like different, it can do different things. This is above and beyond. This is when you're completely all done with everything, is when you would want to do that. You can also insert the word art like you did in PowerPoint or Publisher. You can change how you do that. Like you said, your design, that's if you want to change your background. And that's pretty much it for changing things that we want you to get used to. So changing your backgrounds, changing each slide or all the slides, it's up to you. You have to apply it to all. So say I want to do a gradient fill and I want to do, because it's the badger's red, and I want to do this color, I want to do white. So I kind of have a red and white idea here. I can apply it to all and look at what happens. It goes to all the pictures, okay? So what you just did in here is we changed the slide layout. You insert another text box. You can insert word art. You can insert some audio. What's really cool too, you could insert some video, but that's for another time and probably at the end of the year when we're working on things like that. All right, so don't forget, you always press the button save, and it's already saved under Wisconsin Badger. And just experiment, but remember, everything should be done before you begin all this extra. All right, thank you.